PipSnipers here, back for another update. Let's take a look at Bitcoin over here. And what we have is a WXY correction to the downside for our wave 4. And in a WXY correction, it's the same thing as an ABC correction. The only difference is that you have an ABC within each of these waves over here for the subwaves. And I think it's very significant because this Y wave, or this wave 4 low, when we use our trend-based fib, it did come down to the 1.236 right to the tick. Okay. Now when we use our regular fibs measured from our subwave 4 of 3 low up to our subwave 5 of 3 low, we can see that it did come down to the 38.2% fib, which is a common target for a wave 4. Moreover, what we see is our macro psychological support. So this is our macro psychological support over here. Okay, right over here. And then we sweep it in a waterfall-like move to the downside right over here for our manipulation. So what we have over here, this is our reaccumulation. Okay, this is our reaccumulation right here. This over here is our manipulation. This is when this manipulation right over here under this macro range is where the composite operator scoops up a lot of Bitcoin while all the retail dump their bags. Okay, and what we see over here, once you retract back into the range, you have expansion to the upside. Okay, now we do see a dip down to mid-range here, but it's nothing to worry about, and the reason for that is because it's following the Wyckoff reaccumulation schematic to a T. So when we take a look at this, so like I showed you, this is reaccumulation, this blue box over here, this green box is manipulation, and this purple box is expansion. Okay, so there's nothing to worry about, and the reason for that is because what we see over here is perfect Wyckoff reaccumulation, and a dip down to mid-range would be expected, and that dip would scare a lot of people. Okay, so we come down to mid-range here, and when we take a fib from the very low here, so from the bottom of our wave 4, when we take a fib right down to here, right, up to this high over here, so up to the range highs, we do see that we have wicked down to the 70.2% fib. Okay, now there is a possibility price does this and then goes up from there. Okay, so chop around here mid-range would be expected while alts find a bottom, and what we see over here is a 1-2-1-2 pattern in the Elliott wave theory. So basically you have a 5-way move to the upside for your wave 1, come down for your wave 2, and we're still within our wave 3 to the upside. This is just a wave 1 of 3, and then this is our wave 2 of 3, and our wave 2 of 3 overlaps within your wave 2. So your sub wave 2 of 3 overlaps within your macro wave 2. But the macro waves aren't overlapping each other because your wave 3 would be up over here. Okay, this is just an estimated trajectory and the wave count. And yeah, so what I would expect over here is for price to form a bottom around this region. Okay, and you're just going to see a lot of chop over here going forward. Okay, a lot of chop. So when we zoom in on this reaccumulation schematic diagram, you see how much we chop down here mid-range, right? To the people who don't know reaccumulation schematics, they would think that it's all over here. They would think as we approach mid-range and chop around here, right, they think that it's going to go below this range. Okay, so now it's crucial for bulls to hold this 70.2% fib 786 at this purple box that I have outlined here for you guys. Now remember, to find these fibs, all I did was I took a fib from this range low, so from this manipulation point up to these range highs, and as you guys can see, we are on the 70.2% fib here. And when we take a look at the total altcoin market cap, let me see here. So let's take a look over here. Okay, so like I said, you would see a little wick, down. So put this right over here. Right, so on the larger time frame, it just looks like a wick, but we still end up going up. Okay, so if you go back to my total altcoin market cap video, I said that this is a bullish pennant. Okay, so this is your bullish pennant right here. Okay, this is what a bullish pennant looks like. Okay, so the total altcoin market cap looks fine. It's totally normal that we see a fake out to the downside and then continue and then have a grind up from there. Okay, so everything is looking good in regards to the markets. Just Bitcoin is just grinding down, chopping mid-range, playing with people's emotions, making them think it's going to go back below these range lows. But let's go back to this chart over here. Okay. Okay, so this is the chart. This is the diagram that we should be following. Wyckoff reaccumulation, and we should be seeing a bottom soon. If this is not the bottom right here at the 702, it would come down a little to the 786 and then see a nice pop up from there. As you can see, that once we have this consolidation here mid-range, you see a very nice pop up with a lot of volume. Okay, just remember that the sentiment in crypto can turn in a dime. Okay, so although the sentiment is at the lows over here, if Bitcoin were to just do this, the sentiment turns, right? And that can happen very quick. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Peace out and take it easy. See you in the next one.